Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry, another weird recap of the SA closed. I'm very tired from my tournament today. It went very well. Recap will be out later in the week. Tomorrow we will have a proper recap for the final round of the South African Closed Chess Championships for 2026. But here are how things stand after round 10. We're starting off with the women's section, which looks as follows. You can see the round 10 results as they are. Two big victories for black in the first two boards there. Chisomo Boshoma defeating Robyn, Julian, Klaasen, who you will remember was one of the leaders. And then 𝗞𝗿𝗀𝘁𝗲𝗁 picking up a victory against 𝗞𝗿𝗀𝘁𝗲𝗁. And IM Anzel Laubscher draws against 𝗞𝗿𝗀𝘁𝗲𝗁. A draw for Alexia Amruni and 𝗞𝗿𝗀𝗁𝗁 Mhango. Chloe Badenhorst draws against 𝗞𝗿𝗀𝗁𝗁. And then Hayley now defeats 𝗞𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. And then we see the pairings for tomorrow. It will be Hayley now with the white pieces against Robyn, Julian, Klaasen. It will be Chloe Badenhorst against 𝗞𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. It will be 𝗞𝗿𝗀𝗁𝗁 Mhango against 𝗞𝗿𝗀𝗁𝗁𝗁. It will be IM Anzel Laubscher against Alexia Amruni. It will be 𝗞𝗿𝗀𝗁𝗁𝗏𝗏𝗏 against 𝗞𝗿𝗀𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁. And it will be Chisomo Boshoma against 𝗞𝗿𝗀𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁. Now, why this is important, if we're looking at the cross table after the 10 rounds, the leaderboard after 10 rounds, it looks as follows. We have a four-way tie at the top. A four-way tie. And it could go either way. IM Anzel Laubscher, Chloe Badenhorst, Hayley now, and Robyn, Julian, Klaasen, all tied on 7 points. All tied. It is absolutely incredible what's going on. And they're all, in interesting matchups for tomorrow. You would imagine Chloe has the easiest game because she's playing 𝗞𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, who is really struggling at this tournament, has picked up one solitary victory and 9 defeats. Robyn has to play Hayley now, which would be an interesting matchup. If that's a draw and one of the other two boards win, then they're out of the competition. This may even come down to tiebreak scores. I don't know. I don't know if they play a tiebreak or if they're going off the tiebreak scores. Could you imagine not getting first place because of tiebreak scores when you've got 4 players on the same amount of points? Actually, this is kind of foreshadowing to my tournaments that happened. But anyway, recap of that will be, we can see tiebreak 1 is the direct encounter. Tiebreak 2 is the Sonberg tiebreak variable 2023. Game points and forfeited games count. Tiebreak 3 is the number of games won. Tiebreak 4 is the Koya system. Game points limit of 50. Chess tiebreaks are always very interesting. Now, if we go into the open section and we look at the pairings and results before we look at the table, we can see in round 10 we had Michael Simpson picking up a victory against Jack van Zyl. Charlton Mnyasta defeated Judah Nathan Levitan. Caleb picked up a victory against Calvin John Karsten. Jan Karsten picked up a draw against Banele Mhango. Daniel Barish drew with Daniel Crowley, the battle of the Daniels there. And James Dinham defeated Kanya Masibuko, who has had a really rough tournament. But ladies and gentlemen, there is no drama in the open section. No drama at all. I mentioned to you in yesterday's video that he needed just a draw. So Jan Karsten, he picked up his draw today. He is the 2026 South African Closed Chess Champion. Absolutely incredible performance from him. If we just look and we click on him specifically, just to look at it, his performance rating of 2436, I'm almost certain, although there's no Grandmasters in the field, otherwise I'd say this might get him a GM norm. It probably will not. Performance rating was only 2436, it has to be above 2500. Obviously, if he picks up a victory tomorrow, it might take him above 2500. He's undefeated. Look at that. He's just played phenomenally well. Born in 2008, 18 years old. He is the champion of South African chess for 2026. He's doing a fantastic job. He's having a fantastic tournament. He's only gained 12 rating points, FIDE points, but a very fantastic tournament from him. Caleb is there, closest competition on 6.5. So, not really that close. He's half a point ahead then of 3 players, which are Banele, Charlton, and James. Judo, who was there for a period of time, has now slipped down the standings and sits alongside Jack van Serut and Daniel Crowley. Michael Simpson and Calvin Jan Klaasen are on 4 points, 3.5 for Daniel Barish, and 2.5 points for Kanya Masibuko, who of course had that unfortunate disaster in round 6. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We will look at some games properly tomorrow. I apologize for, this suboptimal video, I suppose. But if you enjoy this kind of thing, let me know. I might do more of it. If you don't enjoy it, I will never do this again. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you're hyped for the closing round of the women's section. I mean, the open section, unless you're supporting specific players and you want them to finish highly, there's not much drama. We know who the winner is. We may not know who second place is. Caleb has almost got it certain down for him, but anything could happen in the final round. So we shall see. I believe 1 and 2 are playing each other tomorrow, so that'll be a very fascinating encounter indeed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.